Hey everyone, here's a invitation for 2026. So this is the drumming man, Stephen Bones, and 2025 is closing, and many of you, if you're into numerical numbers, numerical master for 2025 was number 9. I'm not going to go into the meanings of that. If you want to know, you can Google it. You don't need me to explain it. And 2026 is also a master number of 1, which is pretty exciting for those of you that understand that. And if you don't, Google it. But be aware that nothing changes at the stroke of midnight, where we come into new beginnings. There's a transition period at some point. It's not just midnight and the fairy dust goes in and we move into the new master number. Maybe some of us have been experiencing of new beginnings already, and some maybe later in the year. But however you look at it, at astronomy and numerical numbers, 1 is a really powerful number. And some of you who are new to these ancient teachings may not know really what I'm talking about. And so that's my invitation for 2026, is to get curious. So whatever you experience, whether it's pleasant or unpleasant, get curious about why you're experiencing the reality at the time it's happening in that moment. And when I've got curious about what I've experienced, after a period of time, I'm either shown an opportunity to choose a different path, or some sort of teachings present itself, and then it becomes clear I can learn from that experience. But the caveat, by the way, again, is that this could be days, months, or years while we're experiencing the unpleasant reality before anything becomes clear. And I'll give you an example. Some of you know my story, but early in 2018, we experienced a huge unpleasant reality that was happening at that time. And I remember when I feel into that I thought everything had ended and that I wouldn't recover from this very dark place that I was in. And at that time, I'd done some personal development many years before, and that did serve me as I moved forward. But I'd never done any of this type of work or been in this space. But then I began to realise, after a couple of years later, from 2018, all that happened had created a new opportunity and new opportunities that I could choose to follow. And so what I had done without realising, I got curious. I'd followed my intuition at the time. And I look back now and I realise maybe I was on the wrong path before 2018. And all that happened in early 2018 gave me a huge opportunity to change direction. To start with, that direction was forced, but I was offered many choices and new opportunities along the way, and I still am. So for me, 2026 and my new beginnings are launching what I call the brand of the drumming man and spirit-led healing. And you can catch me at stephenbones.com to see what I offer. I do group meditations, drum circles, one-to-one healings, and much, much more. And if you're around, I will be doing taster sessions at White Lights events, Mind, Body, Spirit, and at Crystal Spirit events, they're Mind, Body, Spirit. So go to those 2 websites and see me and many other readers and healers and stall holders that will offer you something to get your curiosity going. So I want to wish you well for 2026 and wherever your new beginnings start, and the new beginnings that are going to come in for humanity for this year. And there's one thing I can say about all of this and the work I've been in now for some 7-8 years, is there's one thing I've really understood, is that, we don't know what we don't know. So the invitation is allow yourself to be curious in 2026. And a happy new year to you all. And I will catch you on the New Year's video, which will be next week. Thanks, guys. Take care.